on another note, right? Move the conversation forward. Talk about some real difficult things to talk about. People pretend to be ready to talk about mental health. Like America says they ready to talk about mental health. If America's ready to talk about mental health, you got to talk about the beginning, the causes of some mental health issues. So women verbally abuse their children. Men do it too, physical, verbal, all that. But let's talk about people verbally abusing their children. Period. Let's say cursing your kids and yelling at your kids is verbal abuse, and there's nothing else to it. It's verbal abuse. Emotional abuse is when you ignore your kid and your kid keeps saying "mom," you ignore them. They say "mom," you ignore them. They say "mama," you ignore them. They say "mom," you ignore them. They say "mom," and then you flash on them. What the fuck you want? What you want? That's called emotional abuse. Both of those cause mental health issues. Emotional abuse causes mental health issues, and so does verbal abuse. But people do it all day in America, all day everywhere in the world. There's a lot worse going on. But how about that? Why we don't talk about that? Why we don't talk about the families that feel like it's okay to verbally abuse their kids, like little kids, like you cuss and yell at little kids. You say inappropriate things to little bitty kids. I think that's just as bad as a child molester or anything else. I think that's the same thing. Like, I know a lot of people probably upset and angry and don't want to hear this and don't agree with it. They feel like it's okay to cuss their kids out. I know it's a lot of people that feel like it's okay to yell and cuss at your kids. They feel like they kids. They can do what they want, right? Yeah, it's not right. It's not okay. I'm not okay with it. I promise you that. I ain't never yelled at my kid a day in my life. I never would. But we ain't gonna talk about my kids on here. We ain't gonna talk about kids, period. I just want to get that out, move the conversation forward. Talk about real stuff. See what happens.